Now, as we have cleared the concept of velocity, now we are totally eligible to clear the concept of acceleration also. Okay, most of you after hearing this word might come this diagram in your mind, that accelerator that is in your bike also and in the car also, right? So acceleration, yeah, you are right, definitely you are right that acceleration is actually related to this thing. Okay, but what is actually acceleration and why it is in motion chapter? Okay, now, so acceleration is like, if I'm going to discuss it with example first, like a car is moving, okay, starting from the time, we are considering starting time as 0 second, okay. So this car is moving from 1 meter, okay. See, it is discussed, it is cleared the 1 meter from starting from the, like if I'm taking the x-axis or y-axis, it is 0, the origin, it is not standing at origin position right now. Okay, so your concept should be clear, student, related to frame or graph also. Origin means here, if something is written as 0, where on earth you are going to find 0 thing, 0 meter? Nowhere. Whenever, whatever you are considering the origin place is actually 0. Okay, that concept has been clear. So, if we are letting anything, like if I'm standing here, I'm considering this position as 0 position. Okay, so 1 meter from here will be considered as the position 1 on this x-axis, okay, shifting to 1. So here, let's suppose a car is here right now and it has been traveled 3 meter of distance, okay. Now, so 3 meter of distance and time, sorry, time, here, time will be here. This is time. And this is our car. So now it has, for first 0 second, it is here, the car is here, and for the next 0.1 second, 0.1, let us consider this as points, in points, 0.1, so car has been moved towards 3 at third point, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, and for next 2 seconds. Now it has been taken 2 more seconds to cover the 4. So see, for so much of distance covering, it has only taken this much of second part, this much of time, 0.1 time. But covering only 1 meter of distance, it has been taken now 2 seconds. So you can say that this is decreasing, okay, like कि चेंज हो रही है, वेलोसिटी में चेंज आ रहा है, राइट? ओके, इन अनदर एग्जांपल यू कैन सी हियर आल्सो, कार इज हियर, ओके, नाउ फॉर स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम 0, 1 मीटर डिस्टेंस इज कवर्ड, फॉर 2 seconds 3 meter, for 3 seconds 7 meter, right? So we can say here also the change in the speed, for in first case it is like 1 meter per second, then 3 by 2 meter per second, then 7 by 3 meter per second. So speed is again and again changing. It is not continuous that you are getting the same answer again. Okay, let me tell you one more example, that a car is here and this car is moving with certain velocity in east direction. Okay, now it is covering 5 meter in 1 second and now it is here, and again 10 meter in 2 seconds, and now it is here, then again 15 meter in 3 seconds. So when we are going to divide this by velocity upon displacement upon time, so 5 divided by 1 will gives you 5, 10 divided by 2 will gives you 5, 15 divided by 3 will gives you 5 again. So in this case you can see here that the speed is not changing. Okay, so what is acceleration? Acceleration is actually change in velocity. Change in velocity with respect to time. Whatever time it is taking to changing the velocity, how much time it has been taken to change from one velocity to another velocity. Earlier it is riding with 5, let's suppose. Now if the result is come like this, that it is now covering 10 meter in 1 second. So 10 divided by 1 will gives you 10 meter per second. So here is the change in velocity. Earlier, though it is traveling with the same velocity, but if it is now covering in 1 second, only 10 meters are covered. So that means the accelerator is riding up. So acceleration is going high. So there is some particular acceleration value because of the change in velocity. Now velocity has been changed and there must be a particular time in duration of which the velocity has been changed. So here we discuss with some example, like car, always you see that it's running on the road. So it might have some acceleration value also, because it is not working on the same speed. All these vehicles that you are seeing on screen right now, these are working on the same acceleration or same velocity every time. Not possible, because they have to put brakes, they have to increase their velocity, they have to change the direction also. Yes, of course, changing the direction is also included here, guys, because here velocity term is introduced. You are going to now learn what is the basic concept related to the acceleration. Earlier I have told you that the change in velocity divided by time is actually acceleration, right? So velocity includes direction. In the same manner, so we can say velocity is a vector quantity, so acceleration will be vector quantity. Yes, so here all these vehicles are running on road, and are they running with the same velocity every time? No, their velocity is going to change, their direction is going to change, their magnitude is going to change. In the same manner, we can say that acceleration is also going to be changed. Okay, so when velocity change, we have acceleration. Now, moving towards the next thing, that if we are taking first case, that a car with a constant speed is running on the road, that is 80 km per hour. Okay, and it is running on a straight line. It is also not changing its speed and its direction. So we can say that here in this case, the velocity and the speed is constant. Okay, and also in second case, you can see here aeroplane is moving with a constant speed of 1000 km per hour on a straight path on a same direction. So here in this case also we can say that there is a constant speed and constant velocity, because it is not going to change magnitude and direction both. Okay, so now can you tell me, in which case do you think acceleration is involved? Yes, none, because they are not even changing their magnitude value and their direction. And every time I have told you, magnitude is the major part for solving any kind of equation, any kind of question. But in vector quantities, direction is also included, guys. So we can say that if anything, like a car example we have discussed, it is changing the direction, so here velocity includes. Yes, but the speed part comes in the same direction. It doesn't matter that in which direction, in whatever direction you are riding. Here also we can calculate speed, here also we can calculate speed, here also we can calculate speed. But velocity depends on direction. So if you are changing a direction, then the velocity part is also changing. But in both cases, we have discussed right now that a car is moving on a straight line and a plane is flying on in the same direction. So no direction is going to be changed and no magnitude is going to be changed. So we can say that no acceleration is involved here. Okay, because acceleration is actually change in velocity with respect to time. So we can say that in both cases, no velocity is changing at all. So no acceleration will be developed. Yes, some of the students are having a misconception that acceleration, like riding a bike like this on like zoom, okay, so the speed of the bike is going to increase on high, so we can predict that the acceleration is actually the high speed. But you are misconcepting that thing, guys, because acceleration is the change in velocity. First of all, there is no relation of it with the speed. It is actually velocity, in which direction is also included. And now the next thing, that is acceleration is only happening when the velocity is changing. It might be in up direction or downfall direction. It might increase or decrease. It is not related only of the increasing in speed or velocity. It is also decreasing in velocity. If the velocity is decreased, then also we can say that acceleration is here. So acceleration only exists when there is a change in velocity. Okay, you just click it in your mind that change in velocity, that is actually acceleration. Okay, now velocity is a vector quantity, you know, and so speed plus direction is actually the velocity. I have told you that velocity is none of the less but the speed, but direction is also included here. Okay, so let's suppose there is a car and it is traveling with a 0 kilometer and it is at rest position right now. Okay, and the time we are going to cover it 0 second. We are considering that the limited time here is 0 second, that from here it is raising, it is going to be start. And if it is moving and moving again, in 5 seconds it has been covered 20 km per hour. So yes, we can say that acceleration happens there. Okay, so now let's suppose a car, that is any object which is again moving in particular direction, that is east direction with some speed. Okay, and now it is going to change the direction and rotating towards the south direction. Earlier, the same thing happened with the car also, but in the previous example before this, was the car moving in a straight line? Yes, of course, it is only moving in a straight line. No direction changing was there. But here, direction is also going to be changed. So, none of the less that the magnitude value of the velocity is not going to change. Here 30 km per hour, again rotating with the 30 km per hour and going towards the south direction with the 30 km per hour. So we can say that, is it acceleration? Because the magnitude value is not changing. But what is changing now? The changing part is direction. Yes, so direction is changing here, so we can say that acceleration is also involved here. And in earlier case, that when the car was moving from the 0 to some speed, yeah, so that is actually a big yes, because again the acceleration is involved in this case, because it is starting, initial velocity is 0 and the final velocity is 5 km per hour. So velocity is changing now. So here we can say the earlier example was the example of magnitude and in which the actual value is changing. So acceleration is involved here, and in this case the direction is changing. So we can say that the acceleration is also changing in this part. So grasping the all study of acceleration in a summary, we can say that acceleration only exists when there is a change in velocity, or we can say that acceleration is actually the rate of change of velocity. Yes, or we can make it in a manner that u is the initial velocity or v is the final velocity. So we can derive the formula like this: acceleration is equals to v minus u upon t. Why we have taken v at the first place? Because anything we can consider that most of the examples we calculate is in the direction that we are going from 0 to high position. So final will be taken as the positive value, not 0 at all, and initial is taken, in most cases I am talking about, is taken as 0. So here that is why v minus u will be taken as v minus u as it is, not u minus v. We considered that this formula should be written like this only and it should be divided by t. So change in velocity is here because v is considered as the final velocity and u is considered as the initial velocity. So final velocity minus initial velocity, final minus initial divided by time. And what is this? Velocity. Okay, so together velocity, change in velocity, again the same thing happened here, change in velocity with respect to time. So how we can show the speed or velocity is going to be changed? It is by difference between the final and the initial. Okay, so let's suppose that a object that is at rest position earlier, now it is at the some velocity and within 5 seconds it has changed its velocity. Okay, earlier it was 0 meter per second. Okay, and now it is at 10 meter per second. Okay, so from 0 to 10, so it is initial and it is final. So final minus initial we are talking about, and the time required to changing from here to here is 5 seconds. So according to the formula we can put it like this: u is equals to 0, v is equals to 10 and t is equals to 5 seconds. Okay, so here a is equals to, again same thing, like 10 minus 0 divided by 5 seconds. So what will you get? 10 meter per second divided by 5 seconds. Okay, so you are getting the answer here 2 meter per second squares. So students, this is velocity part. This is velocity part. This SI unit is meter per second. This is time part. The SI unit is second again. Okay, so this could be written like this only, meter per second, and this second again will be here only. So meter is alone on the numerator part and denominator part will have second multiplied by second, you are having second square. Okay, so this is the SI unit for acceleration. You have to remember that the SI unit for acceleration is meter per second square. Whenever you are seeing this formula, this SI unit in the questions, it is automatically be click in your mind that we are talking about acceleration here. Okay, so acceleration here is 2 meter per second. Okay, that is with 2 meter per second speed, it is changing per second. What is 2 meter per second square actually? Let me elaborate for you that with 2 meter per second of change of speed, in 1 second it is changing again and again. Like within 1 second, हर 1 सेकेंड में ये 2 मीटर पर सेकेंड की वेलोसिटी को चेंज कर रहा है, ये बता रहा है. ओके, सो अगेन एक्सेलरेशन एंड वेलोसिटी, in whatever the direction for the velocity, the same direction will be considered for acceleration also. If the change is going to be in one direction, so we can say that acceleration is in that direction only. Okay, like a car is moving in east direction, so velocity will be considered in east direction. So acceleration will be also in east direction because both of them are vector quantity. Okay.